I'm not ugly, but if I was, here's what I would do to fix that. So for the longest time, I was so confused, right? My mom always told me how handsome I was. My grandmother, my aunt, they'd always like, you're so handsome. Like, you're gonna have a beautiful girlfriend one day. But my results told me otherwise, right? Girls didn't notice me. They didn't give me the time of day. They were always leaving me on red. And I remember one time at church, I was getting into like cold approach and everything, right? Probably not the best place to do cold approach, but it felt like a safe option, right? Because after worship, if you go to church or everything, they do the whole like, you know, greet the person in your aisle or whatever, right? So I would intentionally sit in an aisle where I saw a group of girls. And when they were done doing like praise and worship and they'd be like, oh, say hi to the person next to you, I'd be forced to walk down the aisle and like say hi to a group of girls. That was like my excuse. Like, that's how I would like get into cold approach, right? Because I didn't have like the full on confidence to like just go up and talk to a girl. So that's what I would do. And keep in mind, like, I was pretty unattractive. I was like really overweight. My hair was a mess. My skin was gross. But I had decent social skills, right? I had the confidence, right? Maybe not the confidence to approach a girl on my own, but I had the confidence to at least talk to a girl when I was forced to, right? Not necessarily forced to, but you know what I mean, because like they were like, greet the person next to you. Anyways, I go up to these girls and bro, they wouldn't even hold eye contact with me. They were like trying to end the interaction as quickly as possible. They were all like looking at each other like, why is this guy talking to us? Holy shit, I do not want to talk to this guy. Can we end this conversation? Like just all like kind of looking at each other. And deep down, like I could tell like the way they felt. And I was like kind of in my head about it. I was like, yeah, you know what? Maybe it's just bad luck. Bad luck. Some people are mean, right? Then I went on a dating app. Went on Tinder. It was Tinder, yeah. Made a profile. And over the course of a week, I got like, I think 6 matches. And none of them were attractive. And that was like my reality check. Like, fuck, like, I'm not handsome. Maybe I've been lied to. Maybe not necessarily lied to. It's my own mother. Like, she's not going to lie to you. She loves me. But there's a little bit of bias, right? There's a little bit of bias. And I used to genuinely believe, like, fuck, like, I'm not as attractive as I thought I was. I'm not that handsome. I mean, the world's telling me otherwise, right? I mean, let alone in high school, I never had like a date going to any of the dances. Girls were never giving me attention. They were never like DMing me on Instagram or anything like that. So I'm like, my results kind of tell me otherwise. So maybe I'm not that handsome. Well, fuck, what do I do? I was actually really into the gym at the time. But like, you know, I told you I was really fat because I was like doing all these like bulking cycles because you got to eat big to get big, man. Doing like powerlifting, just eating like a total fat ass, right? And I was like, fuck this, man. Like, you know, I knew if I cut down, obviously my physique would get better. So I was like, you know what, let's at least cut down. Like, at least my physique will get better. Because I was just tired of being like fat and bloated all the time. But when I cut down, you know, I lost about 20 pounds. And obviously my physique got better. It was super lean, chiseled, vascular. But my face got better too. My face got better too. I was like, wait a minute, whoa. Like my face for the first time, I had like a chiseled jawline, like hollow cheekbones. My facial features were just very pronounced. I had a very defined angular face. And I was like, oh shit, like I just jumped up like 2 points in attractiveness, maybe even 3, right? And then I was like, wait a second, like being ugly is a choice. This is literally a choice. Like, you don't have to be ugly. It's literally just a matter of fact if you're fat or not, right? Because I was fucking fat. That's why I was so ugly. I had like a double chin. My face was all puffy. It was round. It was bloated. But I was like, you know, like, how can we take this to the next level? Because I think there's still room to improve, right? So I started like watching YouTube videos and like self-improvement and stuff, seeing what I could do, learning how to like dress nice. So I started buying like nice fitted clothes, going to like Banana Republic, Abercrombie, even Amazon, man. You can find some nice clothes on Amazon. So I started like dressing nice, learn how to dress, wearing more like polos, fitted shirts, dress pants, loafers. I was taking a lot of inspiration from like the mafia movies, right? Like Goodfellas, what else? A Bronx Tale. Even Scarface, I mean, that's not mafia, but gangster movies, right? That kind of style, that timeless classic look, right? And to this day, I still dress like that. And it gets me the most looks, the most stares. It's the most attractive style you can wear because it's a pretty timeless and universally attractive look. So that started to make me more attractive. And I also started like getting my hair cut regularly. I grew the mustache goatee combo. Started getting my eyebrows groomed, right? And as I improved my diet, my skin started getting clearer. And I started building more muscle too because I was eating a lot of junk. I started to optimize my diet. So like everything was just slowly starting to improve, right? Just building muscle faster. My face was actually getting more defined because I was, even though I was losing weight, like I was carrying less water, less bloat, right? So I was just slowly becoming more and more attractive. I was like, holy fuck, like I look like a new person. And it's like now when I see people that I went to high school with, they literally don't even recognize me. They literally don't recognize me. And the people that I'm like friends with now, when I show them like old pictures of myself, they're like, that's not you. There's no fucking way. There's no way. In fact, my mentor, I showed him like I showed him a transformation video I did. If you want to see that, just go through my videos, you'll find it. Basically like my looks maxing transformation or whatever you want to call it. And he was like, holy fuck, bro. There's no way that was you. Right? And when I actually like improved my looks, I kind of lived in denial because, you know, I was so used to like girls not noticing me. Like I was like, oh, I'm not that handsome, right? Because for the first time, like girls were like noticing me. I remember I went to a baseball game with my dad, a Texas Rangers game. And, you know, I was just walking around and all the girls, man, fuck, is my phone about to die? No, it's good. All these girls, literally every girl I walked past, like checking me out, full eyeball scan, double takes, even some girls who had boyfriends, bro. And that's another thing. Like when you become handsome, like literally girls with boyfriends will check you out. Like that's fucking crazy. And that blew my mind. And I used to think like, wow, that's like, so that's bad. That's terrible. I can't believe they're doing that. But it's really just biological. It's kind of harmless. Like it's not that she's like gonna cheat on him or anything. Because think about it, when you see a girl with a nice ass, you fucking look, bro. Don't fucking lie to me. You look. You fucking look. Don't fucking lie to me, right? It's just biological. It's harmless, right? Now, if you were to act on those thoughts, yeah, that's bad. That's immoral, right? I'm not trying to tell you to cheat on your girl, right? But I was like, man, like there's no way all these girls are looking at me. So I went back on a dating app. And I had like a nice shirtless photo of me by the pool because my physique was looking really good. And I made that the cover photo. And under 6 hours, I got 200 matches. 200 in under 6 hours of creating my account. I was genuinely overwhelmed because it was like, holy fuck, like this is real. This is actually real. Girls actually find me attractive. Because I used to go on dating apps, it was like I'd get 6 in a week. I got 200 in 6 hours. Like, what the fuck? I don't know if you guys are familiar with the stats on dating apps, but the average man can't even get a match to save his life. It's like, I think he gets like a match a week or something. Like super, super bad. In fact, I think the stats are like girls only swipe right on like 20% of guys. So I'm literally in that 20%. And in case you're wondering, like I'm 5'6", and I have that in my bios, and I still, like, that doesn't stop me from getting matches. Like that's another thing to keep in mind. Like if you guys are vertically challenged like I am, when you level up your looks and you're confident and you're well-spoken, girls don't care that you're short. They literally don't care. Like I literally help some of my friends who are taller than me. All my friends are like 6 foot and up. I have a friend who's 6'4", jacked, handsome, but he hadn't gone on a date in 5 years, 4 or 5 years, something ridiculous like that. And you would think on paper, like, dude, this guy's 6 foot. Like, why is he not going out with girls? Dude, he didn't have game. He was socially awkward. He wasn't as attractive as he could be. He's not a bad looking dude, but he had room to work. So, you know, had him starting dressing nicer, put him on the program I did to level up my looks. Worked on his style, got him a better haircut. We got him on my workout program, helping him specialize on the muscles that actually make the V-taper physique, the body that women actually find attractive, focusing on like the shoulders, the upper chest, the lats, having him do like pull-ups, shoulder presses, incline presses to really level up his physique and make it more attractive. And by the way, if that's something you guys want help with, you know, I do help guys maximize their self-image so they can have a better dating life or feel more confident. Just click the top link in the description. But anyways, man, it's like now girls are literally inviting him over. He doesn't even have to take them on dates. They literally say, hey, come over to my place, right? Easy mode for him, right? Now, maybe you don't want hookups, but I'm just saying, it's like you know, maybe you don't want that, but it's cool to say like, wow, girls want to do that with me. You know what I mean? It's kind of an ego boost, right? Like, don't deny you wouldn't want, I'm not saying you desire to like have hookups or not. I don't do hookups. That's not really my thing, but I'm not going to act like it's not validating. You know what I mean? So don't deny that. It's in your human nature to be like, wow, that's really cool. But yeah, bro, it's like when you level up your looks, it's just a whole different ball game, bro. And it was crazy because I was like, you know, I used to watch all these self-improvement videos where guys would be talking about what life's like, you know, once you finally work on yourself and get the results. And I was like, you know, I knew I had it in me, but I was just never seeing the results. And then when it happened, I was like dealing with imposter syndrome until I finally made a dating app. I was like, fuck, dude. Fuck. But yeah, dude, it's crazy what you can do when you finally work on yourself. Like, just because you're ugly now, like, you probably just need to lose about 15, 20 pounds. Maybe dress a little better, get a good haircut. Like, a lot of guys, you know, they'll go to the barber regularly, but they don't get like the right haircut for their face shape, right? They get a haircut they see that they see on TikTok or whatever, or Instagram, and yeah, it's a cool haircut, but it doesn't suit their face shape, right? For me, I find that longer hair, my hair's wet right now because I just hopped out of the shower, but like I find that longer like hair kind of messy. That looks good on me, longer sides. In fact, I saw a girl that I hadn't seen in a while the other day, and she's like, you look different. Like, you look really good. Like, what have you been doing? I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, your hair is like really, really poofy. It's really puffy. I like it. Obviously, you can't tell right now because my hair's wet. And I was like, oh yeah, you know, I've kind of been growing it out a little bit. I used to get like fades and stuff. Sorry, eyes really fucking itchy all of a sudden. And she's like, yeah, I really like it. Keep it like that, right? And it clicked with me, like, you know, obviously some guys look better with a fade, but generally speaking right now, I've noticed that kind of like fades and tapers, they're kind of out. Like, I'll still get like a low taper, but not like a high or mid taper. And, you know, girls, they like the longer sides because they just like to imagine running their hands through your hair, right? So, you know, experiment with longer hair, man. Get a facial hairstyle that suits you. You know, I rock the mustache goatee combo. Unfortunately, I can't grow a full beard. I tried minoxidil, but I was one of the rare non-responders. I think it's like less than like 5% of people are non-responders. I'm one of the rare ones, but, you know, experiment with it. You might be able to grow a nice beard with it. If not, rock a mustache goatee combo. Maybe you look good clean shaven. Figure out a style that works well with you. Start dressing nice. You know, I said the nice timeless look, like polos, button downs, nice fitted t-shirts, dress pants, nice fitted jeans, loafers, sneakers. Look put together. Just dress like a timeless gentleman, man. Because that's the best, most attractive look you can wear. It'll make you feel good, and you'll be more confident. And then most importantly, guys, you gotta hit the gym. I mean, the physique is the foundation. I should have covered that earlier in this video, if I'm being honest, but like, the physique is the foundation to you being attractive, because that's like what holds everything together. That's what makes you healthy. That's what makes your skin better. That's what makes your face look better. That's what makes you fit nice into clothes. That's what makes you have better body language, carry yourself with more confidence. That's what makes you speak with conviction, right? That's how I'm able to articulate myself so well in the camera, because I'm so confident in myself, right? And I want you guys to feel the same way. And hitting the gym, man, dressing nice, improving your looks, it'll do that. And as you start to improve, not only will women find you more attractive physically, but also when they get to know you, they see how you carry yourself, the way you speak, the way you walk, the way you talk. Everything about you is just different than all the other guys she's talking to. And all of a sudden, it's like you're her top pick. She doesn't care about the other guys she's talking to anymore, because it's like you're different. You're not trying to please her. You're not outcome dependent anymore, because it's like, yeah, it's like you're cool, but like other girls want me too, right? You don't operate out of scarcity, right? You're more so worried about, you know, why should I even like you, instead of I hope she likes me, right? You have a different outlook now, which ultimately makes you more attractive because you're not needy anymore. And girls just go crazy for that. And you're able to attract higher quality women. Those women that you thought you could never go out with, all of a sudden they're head over heels for you. When you go out with dates with them, they have a good time and they want to see you again, right? You can achieve this, man. You're more than capable. Anyone is capable of doing this. You just have to put in the work. You just have to be consistent. You just have to find the routine, right? I laid out the blueprint. Just take action, man. And you know, if you want to accelerate that, if you want my personal guidance, my one-on-one help, so you don't have to guess, so you can transform literally in the next 3 months, the next 90 days, look totally different, feel totally different, and experience everything that I'm talking about in this video, click the top link in the description, man. I'll work with you one-on-one. I will change your life. You'll feel like a new man. You'll wake up proud of what you see in the mirror every morning, which will give you the confidence to just attack your day, whether it's at work, dates, hanging out with friends, working on your business, whatever it is, man, because how you look, that highly correlates with how you feel, right? If you can tell, I feel good, man. And it's because I look good. And I want you guys to experience the same. And I don't want you guys thinking that you're stuck being ugly. So if you want to work with me one-on-one, top link in the description, book a call with me, and I'll help you out. But if you're not ready for that, that's cool, man. Keep watching my videos. I post a lot of content like this almost every single day. I post a lot of good content and game on my Instagram. So if you're not following my Instagram, I mean, what are you doing, bro? I post game on there every single day. You don't want to miss out on it. But that's it for this video, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, man. You know, I'm curious, what else do you guys want me to make videos on? Did you like this video? You know, I've been liking the engagement I've been getting on these videos. So if there's a certain topic you want me to cover, just comment below, man. I'll make a video on it. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you in the next. Peace.